Hey, what's up? It's your ruthless, toothless, angry OG dirty nerd Brick Hardcastle here. How you doing today? Well, I hope. Me? Thanks for asking. It's so sweet of you. I'm doing all right. Thank you. We're trying something new here today. If you've watched any of my videos, and those of you that have, thank you very much. I appreciate it so much. You have no idea. I usually just talk about nerd stuff, mostly comic books, sometimes video games. Haven't gone into wrestling on the channel yet. Probably will, just cause stuff like that. Whatever. I've tended to stay away from real world things and real world politics and shit like that. But back when I used to record radio shows for school and stuff like that, I missed doing the news. The news was kind of fun to do. And I like commenting on shit and sharing my opinions. And I saw something on, I'll give credit where credit is due. I saw Tim Pool do a video today on this, and I wanted to talk about it. Something happened in Vegas where a guy got robbed, and there's an article here by Andy No that we're gonna read and go over, and I got some stuff to say. I do. I have personal experience with shit like this. I have a story to tell, and we'll get into that story in a second. But right now, let's see what happened in Vegas. This story, like I said, is by the always wonderful Andy No. All right. Vegas smoke shop owner recounts how masked robber he stabbed begged for his life. When masked bandits stormed his Las Vegas smoke shop, all Johnny Nguyen had to defend himself was a pocket knife and a belly full of being a victim. It turned out to be enough. Nguyen, who fended off the August 3rd robbery in a heroic moment seen on viral surveillance video, told the Daily Wire in an exclusive interview what happened after he took down one of the thieves. The suspect had leapt over the counter and was coming at Nguyen when the shopkeeper fought back, stabbing him at least 7 times with the pocket knife. "This wasn't my idea. Please don't let me die," Nguyen recounted the suspect saying as he called 911. See, give him credit. He called like 911 right away. Didn't just sit there and watch him bleed out. While Nguyen called for an ambulance, the thief, who claimed to be 17, called his mother. He told his mom he was dying and that he robbed a store, Nguyen recalled. According to Nguyen, the incident began when 2 masked males walked into Nguyen's Smokestrom smoke shop. A third suspect held the door from outside. Nguyen, a Vietnamese American originally from Florida, said his heart was racing despite his calm demeanor seen in the footage. In the 10 months he's been in business, the store has already been robbed twice. Dude, 10 months, he got robbed twice already. It's ridiculous. I assumed they had a firearm, Nguyen told the Daily Wire, noting one of the suspects had a partially unzipped backpack in front of his torso. "Why are you guys wearing masks like that?" Nguyen can be heard asking to them on the video before pleading with them to just leave. In the video, one bandit can be seen taking the tip jar, grabbing the other items, and fleeing. But the other one leaps and jumps over the glass case toward Nguyen, who grabs the knife and defends himself. "Good on you, man. Good on you." I'm dead, the suspect can be heard shouting as he falls to the floor. Angelica Nielsen, who works at a nearby restaurant, saw and recorded some of the aftermath. "I just saw 2 guys running for their lives from our shop window," Nielsen told the Daily Wire. The suspects fled down an alley before police and an ambulance arrived. Video she recorded outside Nguyen's smoke shop shows the robbery suspect on a gurney being wheeled into an ambulance. Nielsen said Nguyen has earned the respect of area merchants since taking over the smoke shop a little less than a year ago. He came over to introduce himself and he asked to use their microwave, she recalled of their first meeting. "He was so sweet." Las Vegas Metropolitan, hard word to say with really big lips. Las Vegas Metropolitan Police arrested 2 individuals, including the suspect who is expected to recover. It is not known yet if Nguyen could face charges himself. He better not. But Nielsen has set up a GoFundMe campaign for any potential legal fees Nguyen could incur. Fucking rock on, Nielsen. Meanwhile, Nguyen said he's bought a gun. "Yeah, dude, I get it. Twice in 10 months. Third time, there might be bullets." He said he worries that the publicity around the video could make him a target, even though he has actually seen a slight uptick in business, but he ultimately stood by his decision to release the surveillance video. Hell yeah, dude, I would have. Maybe the video might prevent other stores from getting robbed because robbers will think. This one will fight back. Amen. His advice to other small business people: don't give people a chance to harm you or your store. Nguyen was back behind the counter the next day. He went back to work the next day. He's not a pussy little bitch. He didn't take a day off work because something traumatic happened to me yesterday. He went back to work. He's got bills to pay. Nguyen, cool dude. I want to buy you a beer. Nguyen was back behind the counter the next day and says the community has been supportive. Rock on, Vegas. But he says his parents back in Miami are worried. They told me I should sell the shop, go apply for med school and become a doctor. Nguyen chuckled, very Asian. Dude, that's awesome. Like, in Tim's video, he's like, I don't think the guy's a hero. I think that should just be the normal reaction for people in that situation. I think the guy's a fucking hero. And I'll tell you why I think he's a fucking hero. Because back during personal story time with Brick, back during the summer of love, because I live in Minnesota. I live very close to the Minneapolis area. And if you guys remember, during the summer of love, there was some stuff going on. There was a pandemic and there were riots and businesses being burned down because of a certain event that happened. Now, this was before my most recent spinal surgery and I could physically work. So I was working at the time, and I was working at a gas station that is literally 2 blocks from my house. And this is a very mixed neighborhood. Like, I'm the minority in this neighborhood, and that comes into play. That's why I'm giving you this information. And when I worked at the station, 2 girls come into the station. They're probably, maybe 10, 11 years old. And they're obviously shoplifting. And I got other people in the store, but I'm watching these girls because they're very obvious about it. Weren't even trying to be sneaky. And I tell the girls to put the stuff away. And they acted like they had no idea what's going on. And I'm like, I saw you put it in your pocket. Just take it out of your pocket, put it back, and just leave. And the girl goes, I put it over there on the shelf. And I go, no, you didn't. I've been watching you. I got you on camera. I know what's going on. And she goes, I did not. I go, you stole something? Take it out of your pocket. And she just looks up at me and goes, and I go, don't even start the crying shit with me. It's not going to work. Take it out of your pocket. And she goes, I forgot I put it in my pocket. And I go, you did not forget. Don't give me that. Come on. I'm not going to call the police on you. I'm not going to press charges on you. Just put the things back and know that you're not welcome back in the store. So she's all crying and her friend's like, fuck this guy. Let's go. And they leave. And there's another lady in the store who is like, you handle that very well. And I was like, well, thank you. I was a kid. I was a dumbass kid. I put candy in my pockets at times. They weren't smart about it. Fast forward to the next morning. And I'm working. And the mother and the father and a friend of the parents come into the store. And first of all, 2 of these people have been trespassed from the store. That means legally they are not allowed on the premises. We've already had trespass orders filed against them, so they shouldn't be there in the first place. I didn't know this was their kid. I had no idea this was their kid. It made no difference on whether or not I was busting them. And they come in, she's got her phone, and she goes, this is the racist motherfucking gas station attendant I was talking about. And I'm like, oh, great. And the daughter's in tow with them. And the dad goes, I'm going to fucking kill you for making my daughter cry. I guess I can't say that on YouTube. Whoops. I'm not monetized. He threatened my life. He physically threatened my life. So there's 2 laws that have been broken right now because he wasn't speaking hyperbolically. He really wanted to attack me. And I was like, Dude, she shoplifted. She put it in her pockets. I have it on film. I have it on camera. I didn't threaten the girl. I didn't yell at the girl. I didn't do anything. I said, put it back and leave and just know that you're not welcome in the store. And the mom's like, you racist piece of shit. And they start yelling stuff at me. And the dad's like, I'm a fucking end me, basically. And he goes to come around to the counter. There's 2 other people back there with me at this time. And 2 women, mind you. And they stood in front there. And he physically tried to move them out of the way. And Greta wasn't having it. She's like, nuh-uh. So that right there is the 3rd law being broken. So whatever, this carries on. And we'd called the police. And they show up. And we de-escalated. Oh, this is a key thing that I forgot to say. Is while all this is going on, the little girl's standing there, and I go, tell your mom you stole it. Why are you lying? Why are you lying? This doesn't have to be happening right now. Admit to your mom that you stole it, and we can just stop this. And the mom goes, did you steal it? And the girl goes, yes. The mom backhands the daughter, like straight up, I'm not talking a little love tap. She straight up backhands the daughter. And called her a lying little bitch. I was like, geez, this kid's future is doomed. I feel so bad for this kid. And this is while Greta's dealing with the other 2 guys. She stops filming right there. As soon as the daughter admitted what happened, the girl stopped filming and realized that she didn't just catch a racist guy that was profiling her daughter. She caught somebody, or she was on to the fact that I handled the situation like an adult, and this situation I was handling like an adult. Trust me, the dude in me wanted to talk so much shit and just come at this guy, especially for threatening me. I wasn't cool with that, but I was professional because I was at my job, so I wasn't going to mess with it. Police show up. They take them out of the store, this, that, and the other, and Greta's like, I want to press charges for the trespass, first of all. And the cop looks at me and goes, do you want to press charges? And I go, yeah, I want to press charges. He threatened my life, man, and he tried to come at me. Yeah, I want to press charges. I'm not going to let this go. He's lucky I didn't come at him. And the cops go, well, we can't. First of all, why did you ask if we wanted to press charges and then be like, we can't? And I was like, excuse me? He's like, we can't press charges, not with what's going on right now. And I'm like, what do you mean what's going on right now? And he goes, with COVID and what's going on in Minneapolis right now, we can't, we're not supposed to make arrests right now like this. And I go, what do you mean like this? And the cop looks at me, he goes, you know what I'm talking about. And I go, dude, the fact is they came in here and broke multiple laws, threatened people's lives, and you're not going to do anything because of politics. Bullshit politics reasons. Now, this is the point that I'm trying to get to. Minnesota is a blue state. Murders are out of control in Chicago right now. Chicago is a blue state. New York, a bodega owner got arrested for defending himself by murdering. Well, see, I use the word by defending himself and accidentally ending the life of the person he was defending himself from, and he gets thrown in jail for it. California, shit's happening like this all over the place. These are all blue states. This is all bullshit. These prosecutors in these states are not going after crimes. They're not going after criminals. They're going after the people that are defending themselves from the criminals. This is the most upside down, ridiculous bullshit that's going on right now, and I'm freaking sick of it. And it's because I have personal experience with it, but I see these other people getting arrested for it. Thank God that dude didn't get arrested by Vegas police when he was just... Somebody comes into your store with a ski mask on. What do you think his intentions are? Hell yeah, I'm going to use violent force if necessary to defend myself. And these blue states, all this blue shit that's going on, I'm not Democrat, I'm not Republican, but statistical facts prove that the blue states are the ones where this is out of control and this is happening. So you know what? There's primaries coming up. Like I said, I'm not Democrat, I'm not Republican, but I sure as hell am not going to vote Democrat in any of these primaries because it's ridiculous. This shit is just out of control. People just want to live their lives in peace. People want to have fun with each other. People don't want to worry if they're working at a shitty convenience store or a gas station or a Walmart or if a McDonald's, some dude got killed for serving cold fries. Are you kidding me? It's getting out of control. See, now, like, in my day, we'll tie it to comics here. I read stuff like this. So if I had been alone and my boss wasn't in the store and that dude threatened my life, I might have handled things a little bit differently because, yeah, I've had fantasies. What can I say? You read a lot of this stuff, you have fantasies. He's lucky. It could have gone very differently. Maybe I'm lucky. They were there and I would have gone after him and I would have ended up on the floor. I highly doubt it. It would have went down a different way. But all I'm trying to say is this stuff is out of control. It's ridiculous. And if you vote, you should vote, by the way. Just look at who you're voting for and realize that we got to take this country back from people that are afraid to prosecute criminals, because violent criminals are the ones that need to be punished, not the people that are defending themselves from violent criminals, because that's ridiculous, and that's, how things have gotten out of control. If you watched this video, thank you. If you hung out with me the whole time, thank you. I appreciate it so much. If you didn't watch the video, then you're not hearing this anyways. So, see, noisy neighborhood. I'm not even going to edit that out. Loud-ass motorcycles all the time. Anyways, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe, comment. If you want to do that fun stuff, I'd appreciate it. That'd be very cool of you. Just know that Brick thinks you're cool, and that's all that should matter in your life. No, that's ridiculous. I take that back. I should have ended this like 2 minutes ago. Stay hard.